I have experience in the development, application development
Okay.
of around 2 years. Now I am planning to move to cloud.
Okay. So, so do you have
Sir,
any?
is there any other participants going to join?
No, I don't think so because Raghu updated me like you are the only one student today.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And do you have any? I mean, you might search in the internet like what is cloud and everything, right? So,
Yes, sir.
uh, so uh,
Sir, please,
yeah, if you learn only AWS, I mean, what type of jobs you are expecting?
so basically, since last 2 months only, I heard this word cloud first of all, to be honest. And the last 2 months, I haven't keep on doing the research.
Uh huh.
Research. Um, Almost now, I created the account last week, AWS account.
Okay.
So trying to become familiar by looking into the topic, certification topics, and all that. So I'm trying to become familiar. What
Okay.
I'm expecting is like to get certificate. So basically, I also mentioned in the email like I'm looking for both the certifications. If you are
Okay.
expert on like associate level and the professional level. Professional level is somewhere down the line. Immediate goal is to get the AWS certification, and in the meantime I wanted to keep on practicing on all the concepts which we discussed on our session. So I wanted
Okay.
to practice it offline and want
Okay.
to more.
Okay. Okay. So you want a you want to certified on AWS associate one, right? Right now.
Yeah, right now associate sir. Once we are done with this associate level
You will,
course, I would like
yeah, you will
to
proceed with.
continue with the professional.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Yeah. And on this course, we are. I mean, we are going to cover. I mean, on this demo class, we are going to cover the basic necessity why the on-premise data centers is moving to cloud data. I mean, cloud side, and what types of components or services which are hosted on Amazon cloud or Amazon AWS side. So the basic components, something like identity and access management, S3 and EC2, and like a few more services we are going to discuss on this basic demo class. But anyway, why why you think like we are going to use cloud computing side? I mean,
Uh,
previously we have I mean, dedicated hosting servers or dedicated data centers is available in the market. Right now, the moment is started using the cloud computing. Okay, so what you think like why the necessity to use the cloud environment right now? If you do you have
uh,
any basic idea like?
yes, sir. I also done some kind of research and I spoke to some people like, for example, while traveling, but I got a chance to interact with some of the senior people. So
Okay.
what they suggested like they have done it seems it's a some kind of real-time scenario which they face. Like for example, they earlier had an environment. First first of all, they had the on-premises data center, which was taking care of the end-to-end server deployment. It was
Yeah.
on-premises server has been deployed there. I mean, all their entire infrastructure has been deployed within their on-premises data center. So
Yeah.
what are the issues which they faced was that in terms of maintaining the data center, it requires electricity and some kind of admin, security admin, and some manual manpower also required there. So when they consider all these parameters, they came to a conclusion like what is the current funds which they are investing in terms of taking care of this on-premises infrastructure. So when they also done some kind of POC on how I mean on what cost it would what cost it would be when they move the infrastructure to cloud. So they said like if I remember correctly, I think $20,000 or $30,000 something they are investing, but they found what if they are moving their entire application as infrastructure or service or something. So in that case, they're supposed to spend only up to some $4,000 or $5,000. So if
Yeah,
the cost is earning
yeah,
to
yeah.
that extent.
That's enough. Okay, let me explain. I mean, from base level onwards, before cloud computing, we have a normal web hosting services or data center operations or data center services is available for the organizations. Let's say I have a application which you might develop on Java. Okay, so let's say if you are going to develop a Java based application, and anyway you tested and you developed and you tested in your own laptop or own machine in your office environment, but you want to host this Java application into the production servers. So if you are going to deploy this code to production servers, it is a very tedious process. Like your production server should be 19. At max uptime should be available. So your application 100% it is going to work at any point of time. So in that initial time, each and every company maintain their production servers in their own internally. So after that, there is a cost they need to server costs and labor costs and also engineers. So each and every lot of people is going to maintain the basic environment, and it is going to be very tough for mid-range companies and small scale companies. So in that case, in that time, they move to normal web hosting companies or data centers. Okay, so so if they are going to, I mean, if they are going to maintain their own application on their own production servers with the small and medium range companies, it is very tough from the revenue perspective or from the manpower perspective. So it is very easy to move their production servers into the other hosting or other data centers. So this code is going to host on other servers. In that case, what they achieved is, so they are not going to maintain the production servers up and running at 24/7, and they no need to bother about the server provisioning, and they no need to bother about the scaling, and they no need to bother about the networks, everything, data center operations, everything. So in around, in back to 2000 era, in that time data center and hosting business was worked out. But right now, um, the cloud computing era started. So now the main focus of the company is, even though if you are going to host your application into other data center. Let's say I'm hosting one of the e-commerce application, let's say. So e-commerce application main purpose is, let's say today I might get 100 requests per minute, or per hour, I would say like 100 orders per hour I'm going to generate through my application. So sometimes the traffic is going to be high. Sometimes, like if you are going to give a sale offer like 50% or 60%, so in that time the traffic is going to be high. Let's say if I have a data center, if my application is hosted on some XYZ or Rackspace data center, or any of the data center or web hosting company, so your application, so in that particular time, so if you are expecting some spike on the sales, so in that time you need to be ready in few before 2 3 weeks, or before 1 or 2 months. So you need to pay from that time onwards, even though you are not going to use from last 1 month, but next month 10th you are going to start your sale day, and you are expecting spike on your sales, but still you are going to pay from 1 month time. So it is very, it is costly one. I mean, even though you were let's say if you have 100 servers right now, so next month first, I mean, let's say September 1st, my sale day is going to start. So my traffic is going to spike in that day. Okay, the but from today to 31st of my August, so the traffic is not going to be that much. Okay, so in that case, still you are going to pay from today onwards. And also, if you are going to inform your data center guys or hosting company, so they are not going to immediately scale your servers or immediately add more servers to you, because they need to get the servers, they need to um, put the servers and network and everything is ready. It will take some time. So there is some provisioning time is also there. But in this type of situation, cost is going to increase. And even though if you are going to willing to pay more money, your servers is not going to come up as soon as possible, and you are going to prepare from 1 month before your sale time. So these type of problems you are going to solve while using cloud computing. So especially Amazon is going to solve these type of problems. And one simple example, right now I work for one of the e-commerce client. Right now it was hosted on our company's data center. They are maintaining two different regions, these two data centers. It is a regular data center business model, not a cloud based model. And they have a Black Friday seasonal time, and few of the sale time only. They will get full traffic, like per hour 90,000 orders, or per hour 1 lakh orders. It has the capability to achieve 1 lakh orders, not hits, orders per hour. So so at any point of time they need to go and sign up the number of servers, like 1000 or 1500 servers. So at the day one, even they are not going to get that much requests, so they need to sign up and they need to pay from day one to Black Friday season. So this is the type, in this type of scenario, even from day one to your sale day, you are going to pay the amount. So that is the reason why companies are much interest are moving forward to AWS, at least few of the components. Right now, in previously every component which is hosted on in our own data center, right now they are moved to few of the component. Right now we move to search functionality into AWS EC2 servers, and it improves our search time with some amount of milliseconds. So it was so the bigger companies or bigger enterprise companies also moving day by day to Amazon cloud. And also this the main purpose, I mean the main importance, one second. Yeah, the main purpose and the main usage of cloud computing is on demand, network access, shared pool, and rapid provision. These are the very important features which is while you are using cloud computing. On demand in the sense, so if you are going to directly connect your Amazon account, Amazon is it, Amazon console, and you can immediately create the servers and immediately create and use your services at very short time span, which is not possible in your conventional data center model. And also network access, you no need to bother about the complexity of networking with the different services, like from EC2 to S3 storage servers, and even um, and you have any container, the connectivity between the networks between the different services of Amazon cloud, it is very easy. And also database side from RDS or DynamoDB, so anything which is very simply configured with the console or in any of the APIs which is REST APIs which are going to designed by Amazon. So the connectivity from the internet or in-house in-house networking access is very easy while using cloud computing and shared pool. So let's say if you are using to some EC2 server, so don't think like you might get a dedicated EC2 server which is dedicated some VM. So it was shared by all, but not a single server is going to access by some other. Let's say if you get a server, you are the dedicated one, but the same server and you were another service, something like storage or something like DB, which is accessible in your region, and rapid provisioning, and you can improve, you can scale up your services at any point of time. Scale up in the sense a scale up, or it would be a scale down. Let's say right now I want 10 EC2 servers, Linux servers. Tomorrow I don't want 10 servers. I just want 2 to 3 servers. That's it. You can immediately remove that servers or delete the servers or shut down the servers at very minimal time. You can do it, and it will even per hour based billing. So whenever you are going to shut down, you are not going to pay your bills. Okay, so it is very easy to use and very user friendly, and also it is a highly scalable environment while using Amazon cloud. And right now this not only Amazon cloud, at any of the cloud service is going to provide these features. And there are three types of and there are three types of clouds, which is like public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. Just give me 1 second. I'm not able to access. Okay, I'm. It is hung. Okay. We have three types of cloud computing. Three types of cloud. One is public cloud and private cloud and hybrid cloud. So Amazon AWS is going to be your public cloud, and Azure is going to be your public cloud, and Google Cloud also, it's a public cloud. And let's say if you want, if you are not going to use a public cloud, but you want to host cloud in your local premises data center, you can do that using OpenStack. OpenStack is a open source tool for cloud computing. And also there is a hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is people are using very heavily right now on enterprise space. The best example is Walmart is going to use heavily, and even few of the a couple of bigger organizations are using. That means so few of the services is going to host it on public clouds. And very important, like Walmart, they are going to host their web store on public clouds, and order processing, which is very critical to their business, so that was hosted on their local environment. In their local premises, local or private clouds, they hosted on private clouds. Okay, so public cloud and private cloud, mixture of public and private cloud is going to be hybrid cloud. and and hello, Krishna, are you there? Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I'm listening. I'm able to follow. No issue.
Okay. I'm not able to access my machine. So
Okay, sir.
I'm going to
Tomorrow we can try it.
no. I'm going to restart my machine and you just be on this one, and I will immediately join this call. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the AWS services, different types of AWS services. Right now available. So initial time of AWS EC2 services, initially uh, only infrastructure as a service is going to provided by Amazon, but right now they are offering these two are EC2, these three related to infrastructure as a service, but this elastic bean stack is going to be like a platform as a service, and they are offering uh, they are offering database as a service, and network as a service, and yeah, this is the storage. Even they are offering storage services, and route 53 is related to DNS, and RDS, which is related to database related service, and DynamoDB, which is their own proprietary services, which is something like NoSQL DB, and even they are providing Internet of Things service, and CloudFront, uh, which is something like a uh, hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm following you.
yeah, which is something like a global content delivery service, something like let's say if we have a website, and if you want be some regions you want to load your page very fast, so in that type of scenarios your content, immediately it will reflect your content in that local region as a first, so that type of service also they are going to offer. Initially it was like a infrastructure as a service, but right now they are offering software as a service, and platform as a service. So these many types of services they are offering, and each and every year they are going to add few more parameters, and they are offering even a DevOps type of tool, like a code deploy, code pipeline, code commit. So development tools, they are offering few of the DevOps related tools using ops work, and they are providing DB services as a cloud service. They are offering even from push notification service also they are going to offer. But as admin, we will cover a few of the concepts. So even this lambda related service, which is going to be a major dev related activity, like something like stateless um, REST artifacts are going to REST APIs is going to build using this lambda service. So we will discuss later um, on day by day. And so I'm going to explain, basic things on AWS services, basic components, which is going to explain later. But I'm just explaining you few of the important services now on this demo class. Okay, AWS IAM. AWS IAM is one of, this is the basic initial step which are going to use by your Amazon service, Amazon service. Let's say if you are going to create your Amazon web services account. Okay, So initial time you are going to use your some email id, you are going to log in with some email id password. Okay. um, but anyway, we are in a learning stage, so in that case your username password, direct global username password, so it has everything, you can do anything on your AWS account. But let's say if you in your organization, you are the main AWS account holder, or you are going to build AWS environment, you might get that account, but you are not going to give the same access to each and everyone in your company or in your organization. So in that case you need to provide uh, some authentication and authorization to few of the users. Okay, so in that particular scenario this identity access management is going to be sit. So what it means, so you want to give few of the accessibilities and few of the services is going to be accessed by some set of users. So let's say you have a developer, you have a database admin. Okay, so and you have a sysadmin like AWS admin. So as a main AWS admin, you have a full access, but you need to give some credentials to your colleagues or to your specific teams. So let's say I'm your user. uh,
Sure, sir, I'm able to follow. No issue.
okay. Uh, so um, so you are the user. I am the user. I just want a full access on EC2 servers. I mean EC2 in the sense it is a servers, Linux servers or a Windows or Ubuntu or whatever it may be. So I'm going to maintain the servers related patches or server related everything. I'm the person to maintain the server related things or sysadmin related tasks. Okay, so I'm going to so you need to provide me for complete EC2 access. So how it is going to be used, using this identity access management tool. Okay, so as a user of EC2, I need all the access which is going to be used by EC2 service. Okay, so in that case, you need to provide me the only EC2 access. But I'm not bothered about a DB related services or some data streaming related services, um, or other services which internet of things. So that type of services I'm not bothered about, and I'm not the responsible person. So you need, as a Amazon admin or AWS admin, you need to provide him only EC2 access. You can able to give that type of authorization and authentication access using IAM. So you can give only read access, or you can give only write access, and you can give full access on EC2 services. So the same way you have a storage you need to provide only for some users, they need only a storage services, and some people they just need only DB. I mean DBA guy, he just needed DB services, or he just want to work on DB services, right?